Hey guys, before we get into the video, I just want to let you know that the new collection is now officially live with lovesupply.com. This one's dedicated to you guys, the car community who has become my family after everything. Whatever you guys think about is what you're going to end up manifesting in your life, so choose your thoughts accordingly. We have the red hoodie, we have the black long sleeve, we have the sick box sticker, and we got white. Check this out, on Envy, you OGs know. We also have the beanie, but I am truly grateful for each and every single one of you for all of your continued love and support. Go cop some merch. I am absolutely in love with this. Totally went more like 90s retro vintage race vibes, so I hope you guys dig it. All right, now we can jump into Turbo Prius thing. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog and thank you for tuning in. We have a fuel tank that we're going to mount into the K24 swapped Prius. Our goal is to finish the fueling and cooling, and the next episode will be the first start. What's up, guys?
Howdy. What's happening?
That's a sick shirt, Sean. You rocking the new merch?
I am, thank you.
Sandy, here, I got something for you.
What's that?
What do you think?
Like it.
So here's the task at hand. We're gonna take this sleeper cell. We'll make a couple brackets for this. We'll get it all mounted up. And in the meantime, while we grab the supplies we need, we filmed this cool little pro video for the next collection on November 7th at 10 a.m. Check this out. I heard grab a hacksaw and cut that fucker off.
Yeah. He's talking about the fuel tank.
Okay, just checking. We're talking about the fuel tank.
Like a medic in the First World War.
Let's just send it. We don't need to empty it out. We're just trying to get this piece off.
Yeah.
Dude, why is everything in tank?
Let's have to split the tank and see what's inside.
20 bucks says it's gasoline.
You get the torch. I'll drag the tank out, and then I'm coming back in here.
And I'll film it from out here.
No, we'll drag like a line of gas to the tank. We'll drop a match, it'll blow itself up, and then we'll see what's inside.
You know, in theory, we could just like literally have a little line and then burn it up and then cut it.
So the fire department's coming in 5 minutes. 3, 2,
3 minutes.
They don't respond that quickly here. Let me see if I can find a hole saw. That'll do.
Bigger.
I'll just
Bigger.
I can't find bigger.
Oh, there's a bigger one.
Bigger is not necessarily always better, Sandy.
Liar! Of course, then you need a bigger rear end.
I like how it looks as you guys are assembling a fuel cell, I'm assembling the fire extinguisher.
Yeah, sounds necessary.
Oh, really?
I had to do that. Why is it spicy? Oh, it looks like Sandy was welding on it. But the thing is, I saw Sandy holding it a second ago, so I was like, oh, must be fine. Sandy's one of those guys who could take something out of the oven without wearing mitts on.
Yeah, literally.
That is going to be the bracket for the fuel pump, which is going to sit in here. So we're gonna make this work. Sandy.
No.
Not bad, guys.
This fits perfectly.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
Oh, this is so gonna work.
Yeah.
Sandy's currently cutting and he's gonna weld a pipe for the filler neck. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep working on these straps. I think we got it bent to the size we need. I just need to drill a couple holes here and there. Do we have the bolt for the other side?
I do. I got a bolt in my hand. You think this is Sandy's first rodeo? It's his second rodeo.
Too short, guys. Another day, another dollar, and another clutch pedal getting installed on the Prius. But apparently, that's the only way I can get views.
We'll bring it around here. Nasty.
We're gonna convert you, Sandy. Listen, I'll take you in the C8 any day you want to run for your money.
What money? I ain't got no money. It's all in my car.
Same. So the fun part of what we gotta figure out today, you guys, somewhere, somehow, the clutch is supposed to go back behind the strut tower. That's today's plan. We're still waiting on radiator to come in. The fuel pumps have yet to come in too. But in the meantime, this is something we're gonna have to do.
Well, we did just order everything yesterday.
And it still hasn't showed up yet.
Don't get it. Just don't get it.
Damn, this tire is flat.
Well, those are going on the front. We'll put air in them, and then you could fry them.
Yeah. They'll hold air for long enough. We just need 5 minutes. You know what I just realized? I'm cursed with flat tires. I have 2 flats in the front of the C8. I have 2 flats in the rear of the Prius. I've been through 3 flats on the C8 alone.
Where do you park?
Yeah, I don't know. Mainly here.
Well, it's round all the way around right now.
The mystery of the flat tires.
Yep.
Because there's no nails in the C8 that I could find. Well, we didn't give up on the clutch pedal, but we're gonna move on to something else because I genuinely don't know what to do. Sandy's got some ideas, but he's stewing on it.
Dreaming.
He's dreaming. We are going to finish doing this. We're gonna shorten this a little bit, make sure she sits nice and tight, and then we're going to hook up the feed hose.
Put the fuel pumps in it.
Yeah, that too.
Plural pumps.
Yeah. I think you got chicken wing sauce on your face. I want to thank D-Schwartz. They take care of us for all of our fueling needs, and we just got in a box that they overnighted us in order to get some fueling taken care of our Piranha. Oh yes. Oh yes. Aside from the C8, I run a D-Schwartz fuel pumps on all of my cars. I even run the surge tank with 3 of their pumps in the G-body. So, of course, it was no questions about what we're gonna run on the Prius, and that is going to be D-Schwartz. So let's pull apart everything we have here. Oh, yes! Yes! Holy crap. Sick. All right, guys, I have everything laid out to make it super easy to see. We have 2 D-Schwartz fuel pumps. We have fittings on fittings on fittings, lots and lots of them. We have an inline fuel filter. We have 1200 cc injectors. So I think it's safe to say we're gonna be running E85 on this. And of course some AN line. Again, you guys, I'll link their information in the description below. Show love to a company who shows love to us. Next time you need a fuel pump or any fueling needs, take them into consideration. Here we have the fuel tank, the pumps are in, we got everything pretty much wired. We have yet more to do, but we're gonna go ahead and put the tank into the Prius for hopefully the second to last time. Maybe the last time. Hopefully the last time.
Whoa.
Where are you going?
I'm going right here.
Anytime.
I'm going right here.
Right there. That's more lined up.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Perfect timing.
Hello.
Alright, we got a hose to the fuel filter, and then we're going out to the front right now.
From different area codes?
Sandy's been working with a cigarette in his mouth the whole time.
Not lit. We're indoors. California. It's a big no-no here.
This should run along here. It should be good there. This is perfect.
Their fuel line's almost as big as a fuel rail.
Yeah. It's so itty bitty. Well, we're gonna need this with these 1200 cc injectors we got for this. We like to party. loosened it.
Right.
I tried the pry bar.
Holy sh**.
Dude, I was standing on it with my whole weight and a pry bar trying to get it off.
Get in there.
I tried that too. Oh, you got it.
Almost got it. Gonna have to try harder than that.
Oh yeah. Wait, let me see that.
Left the injector cups in it.
Well, that's gonna be fun. So for the viewers at home, I'm not as weak as I look.
I was in there.
Now let's put the new injectors in the rail. Alright, look at this bad boy. This is a serious regulator. Regulator, meat mounting wall. Well, we got fueling done. Now we really just need cooling, wiring. But I think the next day we come in, we're gonna try and do cooling in the clutch pedal, which I still have no idea on. We could do a pedal box, but I don't really want to f with the brake pedal the way it's all set up, and I also don't really want to mess with the throttle pedal either. Originally, the wiring harness that we ordered was for drive-by-wire, but I think we're gonna go cable, so I think we're gonna have to mess with it anyways.
And that's good effort
This is temporary.
It's good. It's like
temporary.
It's like zip tied over a stud that's pointed down.
This is where we need you to run AutoZone and get us some like actual.
I always thought this car didn't have a trans tunnel, but like you could put a drive shaft down this thing.
Actually, I do have a thought too.
What?
So we put a pivot on the floor and put the slave under the seat with a rod right next to the carpet, so that way it just pivots off the floor. It's gonna look totally fucking funky, but we wouldn't have to take into the firewall to try to fit anything underneath the dashboard.
So you got fuel done. You got axles. They are done-ish. They'll be done and just installed.
I think today was good. We got a lot done. Basically, all the fueling is done minus 3 fittings.
Mounts, fueling, axles. Basically, you could
Mounts
plug
are done.
it in and fire
Axles
it.
aren't done.
Axles
Well, we
just
could
need
fire
basic-
it without axles. We didn't do wiring. We could fire it without cooling if we really want to fire it.
I mean, the stubs are in the trans, so we can fill the trans with fluid.
I mean, we could just come in and do wiring and do a rough first start, and then we'll just clean up everything we do the first drive.
Can we flip the exhaust manifold upside down?
Can we? Oh, please. As you can see, I'm going to be running Mishimoto on the Piranha behind me. I work with a lot of the same companies because I like their products, and Mishimoto is one of them. I'm really excited to have them in the family and along on this next build, so I'm gonna go ahead and unbox and show you guys where we're gonna be running for coolant on the K24 Prius. All right, here we go. So you're probably wondering, what the hell are we running from Mishimoto? Because I don't think that they make a radiator for Prius, and fact check me on that, boys, but I don't think that they actually do. We're running the RSX radiator, fans, and shroud. We took some measurements of the factory Prius radiator, and this was kind of the same dimensions. There might be a little bit of cutting, but we're gonna try to fit that into here. And obviously the idea of running the K-Series stuff is that hopefully it'll be easier getting all the coolant lines to line up. I'm gonna mount it on, and then I'm gonna put cardboard on the other side so I can test fit it without bending all the fins like they are in my C8. Not because of me, because of all the 1,000 rocks.
Cool.
I don't think I've ever done this before.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Moment of truth. Totally fits.
Kind of. I think it'll fit right here. It just kind of sits right under here. I'm gonna have to build maybe 2 little brackets down below here in order to hold on to the cross member, but there you have it. Why can't everything be this simple?
You didn't have enough on Subaru, so you decided to make your life harder by doing Prius swaps.
I guess the LS stuff was just too easy. Feeling pretty good with how this mounted up. Let's go ahead and fap up a couple brackets, and then we'll start figuring out where all the lines go.
The end of that hole? To the end of that hole.
The plan is we're gonna take the wheel of death. We're gonna cut all the way along here on both sides, and then we'll put a little hole so we can just slot this thing down an inch in order to clear the hood. And then if we need to cut, we can just cut more.
2 very boring minutes later. The following day.
That takes a long time.
4 to 6 weeks later.
All right, course report's out.
Bye-bye, motherfucker.
Sean's over here. What are you doing, Sean?
Trying to get the shifter linkage attached. Quite painful when you have it all bolted in.
Yeah. The last episode took us 7 days to get one episode, so there's a lot of work going into this build behind the scenes.
It'll be fun, she said.
So if you guys want to check out the radiator now, you can go a little bit more. I just need to smooth that out. But we're gonna do the mounts for the top. But before we do the mounts for the top, we're gonna swap out this valve cover to the K-tune valve cover. So here's the before and after. This is textured and beautiful, and just look how much it cleans up this engine. Also the coil pack cover plate, but wow. I feel like we need like custom intake manifold now and a turbo.
You won't. You won't.
This is a very nice harness. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Everything's looking good. It's coming together nicely. You really want me to buy a turbo right now?
Yeah. I see a lot of people are like, why do you always like do it one step at a time? Why don't you just do it all from the
Do
get-go?
people really say that?
I see that all the time.
Okay.
And it's
the biggest thing I see is when you do a swap, why don't you ever clean the engine bay or paint it first? And I did that on the Subaru and it took for fucking ever, and look where that built and got us. But all right, back to the turbo.
Sandy,
Not done
Sandy,
yet.
do you think Amelia's gonna actually have the balls to buy a turbo tonight? eBay turbo?
Right meow?
Yeah, right now.
Right meow.
Right now. I'm gonna peer pressure you into doing this.
So I was thinking we would get it running first, we would dyno it, then we'd drive it, then we would turbo it.
Everybody always complains that you always do it like too many steps in a row versus just do it all the first time. So I think just do it.
Damn, you saying you guys complain a bit. In the spirit of K-swapping a Prius, I feel like it has to be an eBay turbo.
Oh, well, we'll keep the
No.
kit when we blow the turbo. Is that what you were gonna say?
No, it's called I Want to Be a Cheap Bastard right now.
Oh yeah. but then after you blow up the turbo, then you call your boys a Precision and get one of those turbos that never blows up. You know.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing goes through the motor. Well, that's why they make intercoolers, right?
Yeah.
Just to catch all the bad turbo stuff. when it
Yeah,
happens.
exactly.
Hey, that's what saved my Subaru when that turbo blew.
Note to self, don't buy Subaru.
Did you see the shifter linkage works? Wait,
Yeah.
check it out.
Where'd you learn how to shift? Don't you have a manual car?
It's kind of hard.
Look at you, granny shifting, not double clutching like you should.
You know what's really funny? Well, you know why I couldn't shift it? I had the linkage in my hand.
All right, here's to hoping it's the last time.
Don't scratch it, it's brand new.
You scratch the paint.
Oh my god!
Tell me that just fits right on there.
Right.
Hey, that's not bad.
I mean, we just gotta cut a hole for this, right?
That, notch for that,
Oh.
and that, and that.
Do we have to?
Run this?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it does hold the hood latch.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not gonna be the first one driving it, so you better call the windshield guy now.
Or we just run no hood, we're good at that. Sandy cut it. Ugh.
That's not too bad, actually.
Also, much appreciated Mishimoto for sending us the silicone hoses that we're going to need for the K24 engine. So I'm sitting in the other room right now, and guys, I'm ordering a turbo for the Prius. Why do I keep doing to myself? Let's make some bad decisions, shall we? Buy it now. 1 year protection plan. No. Check out. I can't believe I'm doing this. Well, you guys, there you have it. Alright, motherfuckers.
What are we looking at?
What is this?
I just bought a turbo kit for the Prius.
Oh, that's
Sick.
cute.
What do you mean that's cute?
Thing's teeny.
We can't.
I can't
we
win
can't
for
see
losing.
anything. We just see it says.
Yeah,
That's what I
can't
said.
hold it
It's
anyways.
teeny. It's like this big. It's actual. The picture's actual size. That's what you get, dude.
That would be so funny.
I spent $500 on a keychain.
Yeah.
Whoa. Trick or treat special.
Okay, actually, I want that back. Don't start buying things.
No, that's on your turbo kit. It's trick or treat special. This says it's good for up to 1,000.
It says 500.
It says can hold up to 1,000. Right there. 25 pounds of boost. Let's do this.
Blown up.
Send it to the moon.
Okay, dead ass, I don't want to blow the engine up.
We haven't blown a single engine up. The rods might be a little, but they're technically not blown up.
And I keep saying all I want to do is two-step in traffic, and with that I'm going to need a turbo. I don't think we're going to wait for the turbo kit with that said. I think we're going to continue on with the first start. I think next episode we should be able to do that. We'll just keep getting her dialed in until that turbo comes in. It's probably going to take a while from China to get here. We've been putting in some super long days at the shop. Thank you guys for watching, all love and support. This honestly wouldn't be possible without you or the sponsors and partners attached to this, so thank you everyone sincerely. And also thank you to my friends like Sean and Sandy. I don't think this would be possible without their help. Also, the merch is now live, you guys. So please go show your love and support at withlovesupply.com and cop some of this latest collection. I also have an update with the C8 that I told you guys I was gonna give you, and it is coming, and it may or may not have to do with clutches, and I'm just waiting on the word to start tearing everything apart. Also, next week I will be leaving to go to Florida for Cletus McFarland's 2.4 hours of Le Molets. I will be co-drivers with Alex Taylor. Let me know if you guys would like to see me make a video out of that. And remember, guys and gals, what you think about is what fuels you. Fill your tank with quality. Ecrew, we out here with love. Supply.com. Bye! Since I got home, I've slowly sunken deeper and deeper into the couch. I'm ready for bed, guys. Good night.